Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Kindred Fates video. So if you saw my recent video going over the Pokemon information that just was revealed, you'd probably be thinking like, hey, another casual, unscripted, desktop recording-esque video. What's going on here, man? And I'm sorry about that, but this video is going to be going over the community art contest winners, and I didn't think it really warranted a more scripted type of video like the previous videos I did going over hidden kinfolk and known kinfolk. By the way, a lot of people were asking me in the hidden kinfolk and both the known and the hidden one about Shovelbutt. Shovelbutt, I went over in its own video, and the reason that this cat that is going to be a kinfolk now wasn't in the video that I did release last week was because even though the video was released the day after the art contest, I was actually I actually had already edited the video the day before. I kind of like to schedule my videos in advance. So that's why there's a little bit of a backlog. It's kind of one of the it's one of the things when you have like you work full time, you have a kid and stuff, you kind of gotta try to make the videos when you have time. But anyway, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to go over the winners of this art contest and then go over to the honorable mentions and whatnot. We might go like community choice winner, then third place, second place, then go down to honorable mentions and up to first place or something like that. But basically, Skymill Studios had a contest where they wanted you to make a cat null type kinfolk, and whichever design they like best, they'd make the winner and put it into the game. So I'm just going to read this off. The time has finally come. After many torturous weeks of deliberation, we've finally chosen a cat contest winner. Once again, thank you all so much for your patience. Contest winners can expect to receive their rewards within 24 hours of this post. There were so many amazing entries that choosing winners was actually an incredibly difficult task. In the end, we selected the designs that we felt would fit best in the world of Kindred Fates, and we hope that you will be as excited with them as we are. So, congratulations everyone. So first place, we'll save that for a bit. Let's just whoop. Yeah, you guys saw nothing. Okay, let's go to the community choice one. There's a lot of honorable mentions here. Okay. So this was chosen by the community as the community's favorite. This is Elevolent by Mr. Rice Putin or Rice Puddin'. I think that's supposed to be like rice pudding, but yeah, cool. This thing looks sick. I don't know what else to say. Like it reminds me kind of giraffe egg with the whole tail that's sort of its own being. I want to say like not an automatopoeia, whatever it's called. The you know those things that a palindrome. It's supposed to be like a palindrome. Obviously this isn't because it's different on both sides. But anyway, it reminds me of that sort of concept. It looks pretty cool. I don't really have much else to say. Like I like how it's like it seems like its tail like this is like bones or something. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm not a designer of any kind, so I'm not going to be like, I really like the shading here, and the kerning between the letters is so nice. That's my wife's department. That's not my department. But yeah, it looks like a pretty solid design. I would have loved to see this in the game, but only if the first place is going to end up in the game. I checked with multiple sources on that, so unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to end up in the game. Although, it's an indie game. If a lot of people really want it to, it might end up going in. The developers are a lot more, they're a lot more transparent with the fans. So if you need to, like, if a bunch of fans want something, they'll likely do it. But anyway, this was third place, Gummu by Daddy Artworks. It's Gummu. I don't know if I like this thing as a kinfolk. Like it's interesting looking. I like how it can like squeeze into these little spaces. Yeah, it's interesting looking. I don't like. I like the design. What the heck is this? A hand? Oh, this is supposed to be like. Oh, this is someone's hand, and then it's just cut off. Okay. Yeah, I like its design. Like it's as you can see, it's able to fit in small spaces. So it's probably like that's kind of its. See how it's like cut of flat here. It's very moldable. So, I mean, it's cool. It definitely fits that null type. Like, it doesn't look like it's any specific element. This one almost looks like it could have been a dark type. Not so much a null. But yeah, okay. I see you. Second place was Yanther. Yanther? I'm not sure. Oh, this is Yanther, and these are its evolutions. I really like this one. This one looks sick. Like, especially this. Look at this. Very passionate about battling. Uses his shadows to hide his presence. So this one's more like a just a straight up fighter, and then this one's more like a this. Oh, cool. Okay, we can max it out. Yeah, and this one's more like a stealth fighter. Yeah, yin and yang. I really like this one. Like I'm not even like just saying that. Like I really like this. Now I'm sad it didn't win. Okay, we'll save number 1 for last, but let's go through the honorable mentions. So, yeah, honorable mentions. We have a lot of honorable mentions. There were so many entries we loved. Snaring it with this it was difficult. Blah blah blah. Okay, so this is cool. It's got those little 2 spirit ball things. I guess there's no ghost types in Kindred Fate, so it could kind of, I don't know, kind of gives me that kind of ethereal vibe. Yeah, it's cool. Muhammad. Or Muhammad. Is that just the name of the guy who made it? No, his name's Barry. Likes I don't know if this is just a joke. Like, oh, okay. It's just a cat. Okay, cool. This is sick. Look at this. This man's about to freaking... Oh, it's his tail. Okay. I like it. Mjargenstern. Mjargenstern. Let's just say that's how you say it. That's pretty cool. I actually like its design. The artwork's really nice. I don't agree with how tall they made him. That's the only thing. He's pretty short, man. But that's cool. The cat jester. Enjoys being in populated areas. This kinfolk loves to entertain those around and bring smiles to saddened faces. Sorry. I feel like they could have went with this, but then just like make it an evil clown and just make it the it, the cat version of the it thing. It's the artwork's good. I'm not too crazy about its design, but the art's definitely good. Like, I couldn't fucking draw that. This is cool. So this one's actually made out of clay. Abenico. I like its design. Solid. It looks a little less like we don't have that many kinfolk to go off of, but it looks a little less like a kinfolk and more like a it looks like something that would be in like Hello Kitty, if I'm being honest. Or like I don't know, it kind of reminds me of that oh my god, what's that thing called? The stuffed bear from Bleach. I don't know why the name eludes me. But it kind of reminds me of that thing. I don't know why. They don't look that much alike, but something about the face, I don't know. This thing's sick. You know what? One of the reasons I think this wouldn't win is just because of how over-designed it is. I think it would be really hard to make a 3D model out of this, but it looks really cool. This seems like it would be the like an Eevee or something. Let me see. So it's Taika. When a Taika is born, it's considered defenseless by its group, so it's given an ancestral skull belonging to an important member of its family. The maxillary canines of the Taika family grow at an extremely fast rate, creating the need to grind them down using various mineral deposits containing a very strong materials such as tungsten and titanium. This in turn makes the canines extremely strong and dangerously sharp. They are considered to be the strongest organic material in the world. Taikas mark each skull with a unique symbol that represents its family. That's sick. It's cat Cubone. That's sick. I like it. And then this is one of its branched evolutions. I like it. Me likey. Paw Perdor. We don't have any information about it, but looks interesting. Again, not my cup of tea, but like I don't think it's a bad design by any means. Just I'm personally not too fond of it. Like, I don't dislike it. It's just, it's okay. Again, it's a good drawing. Cheshire. Oops, sorry about that again. I don't know how to feel about this one. Again, it's not a bad design. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm sure it's based off of something that I don't know about, but I don't know. It kind of creeps me out. I like this part of it. I like the top part of its body. I don't know if I'm about this life though. Maybe if this is like a tail instead of like just that being its body, because it doesn't really have a body. But I think that's a point. It's some sort of ethereal being. This is cool. Meow tail. Yeah, it's cool. Reminds me of like the old, like it looks like an old style of drawing, like something you'd see in like a 1998 Pokemon handbook or something. This is yeah. See, this looks like an Eevee as well. Like look at all the different parts coming out of it. Catlico. I like it. Cafferet. Does this one make coffee? That's kind of funny. Is it missing an arm? What is this? Why is it this one? Why has this one been maimed? Yeah, it did. You know what? No, okay, I was about to say, oh, it's kind of weird that it makes coffee. Like that's so random. But you know what? Considering how sentient the kinfolk are I guess sentient's not really the right word. How like well, I guess you could say sentient. They're more sentient than like Pokemon or Temtem. They're like Ember's a shop owner. So actually this actually makes a lot of sense. I'm surprised this one didn't place actually. It looks like it would fit. Looks like it would fit really well actually. This is cool. Unnamed doesn't have a name. This is cool. I really like the evolution though. Yeah, dragon cat, pretty cool. Mothin, I love it. It's a freaking cat moth, kitten moth, Mothin. That's awesome. Oh, is this like a unnamed with Willisp form? I don't know what a Willisp form is. That's supposed to be like its phantom form. That's cool. Interesting, I guess. It's very simple drawing, so you can't really get much from it, but interesting enough. Witchin. I like this. This is actually cool. This reminds me of something from Inuyasha. I really like this. The Cat Vigilante. I like this one too. This is like freaking Batman cat. Catman. Catwoman? Sure, you can be Catwoman, I guess. Uses its cape like paws to attack, so its paws are like connected to its cape thing. This kinfolk would hunt those who commit evil deeds. If the area is peaceful, then it will go elsewhere to hunt down criminals. I mean, it kind of looks like furry bait. I don't know. It's cool. I actually, you know, nice design. Wicket. It's a good, like again, it's a good drawing. I'm not 100% sold on the design. Like the hat's a part of its head. That's cool. It's dark leaning. I don't know what that means. Yeah, cool. Prant. Oh, does it? Oh, it transforms. It's like a Ditto. That's cool. I like me likey. They should. This should have been a thing. It would have been a lot of work for them though to have to like make models for all of its transformations. So maybe that's why they didn't do it. Nexrude. The art style makes it really hard to get an idea of what it would look like as a Kinfolk. It's very different. It's a lot less detailed than what you'd expect, but I think it could look pretty cool, like with these skull things on it. Raptor. Dinosaur cat. I like it. Looks pretty cool. Stands on its tail. Does some little... it's almost like not just a dinosaur cat. It's like a kangaroo cat, too. Like, it stands on its tail, starts doing some kicking, you know? This thing's nightmare fuel. I'm kind of curious to know what its whole body would look like. Fuma. Yeah, I'd fuck with that. I could fuck with that. It's got like sleep vapors. Fuma generate a natural anesthetic, to put prey and foes to sleep. The gas originates in an organ on the tail and is dispersed via vents on the tail as well as through the ears and mouth. Fuma are frequently used in hospitals to help with surgeries. Yeah, Fuma, so fumes. Makes sense. Angry mode. So is there like two versions of it, or is it just like, oh, we could do this one or we could do this one? I like the little one. I keep clicking that. I'm sorry, guys. Philizard. This is like a cat lizard. A lot of these seem to be like, we like we know it's a cat contest, but we really want to make a different animal. So we're just going to make it a lizard with a cat face. I actually like it, though. Not bad. I could see this fitting into the game. This clouded leopard. This one is something I really liked. Like, when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is too bad. Like this person did the whole branched evolution, too. Like, this is the baby form. The Auburn equivalent. And it follows Auburn's same thing. Like, instead of, one way going to K-Knight and then Ember and then Ember and then the two unknown ones, it's the same, like the same shape. They probably use the exact same chart, but this is cool. Like it evolves into this thing with the hook, or into this thing, and then this thing goes into one of these, and like this thing. These are all very good designs. That's all I could say. Is this even a cat? Oh, it's got a cat's tail. Gotcha. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks really cool. I like this. I don't like its face, but I like the rest of its body, if that's fair. Oh, this is one tail. Okay, I thought this was two tails for a sec. I'm not a huge fan of its face. I don't know what it is, but the rest of it looks really cool. And maybe not the color so much. I think this is a better color than this. There are a ton of I'm just going to read what these guys are saying here. There are a ton of amazing artists on display here. If you like something you see, you can click on the picture and it'll take you to the artist's social media page to see more. If a design was originally posted to Instagram or Twitter, clicking on the image will take you to that post. All others can be found in our Discord. So then they go on to say, thanks again to everyone who entered. We're looking forward to doing more community events with you in the future. So yeah, like it's really cool that they did that. Like, they're letting the community design some of these. I kind of want to see, my wife's busy being a mom now. Like, she's on maternity leave. The baby's really needy. Otherwise, I'd like her to try to enter because she's a graphic designer. So like this is something like this kind of stuff's right up her alley. Especially this. I love this thing. This is cool. But yeah, this kind of stuff's like right up her alley. She drew me a long time ago. She made me like a print of Mega Charizard X, and she was thinking about doing like a Temtem or something. So God knows if we have time for it, but. Anyway, let's see who won number one. So our number one is going to actually be a Kinfolk. So that is Nyazen. I keep getting emails. This is Nyazen by Mayu. So, you know what? I like its design. I don't dislike it in any way. Like, it's very expressive. It's interesting looking. Like, it's not something very typical. It's more of a feminine design. It kind of reminds me of something you'd see in like, and you wouldn't really see anything like this, but for some reason it reminds me of like Sailor Moon. Maybe it's just a cat from Sailor Moon that it reminds me of or something, but you know, it looks cool. Personally, I really like this one and the one, and this one, and the one at the bottom that I showed you guys, but I do like this, so I think it will fit into the world. It seems like they might give this thing, like, it is a null type, but there's also no psychic or mental equivalent, so maybe they'll give it some psychic type abilities as well. But yeah, Nyazen is obviously a pun from the word nya, which is a Japanese sound for, that's an onomatopoeia. It's a Japanese onomatopoeia for the sound a cat makes. We say meow, the Japanese say nya. I don't know why, but that's how it is. And then Zen, which is just Zen, like mental energy. Like Zen is generally a Buddhist term for. Is it a Buddhist term? Yeah, I believe it's a Buddhist term for like inner sort of like meditation. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So you guys can check out this this link or wherever this came from. Oh, these ads are great. Saw this live and haven't stopped laughing since. LMAO, some due to the okay. Giant ass watermelon. Anyway, so yeah, this is going to be interesting looking. As we get more information about it, we'll probably do a more scripted video and whatnot. But I figured, why not just go through all the art? So this week was more casual, but next week we'll have something more scripted. It's been really hard for me lately. I'm still working despite this isolation, and it's just been really stressful because I have a baby at home, and I know she's not at a higher risk of being infected or anything. Like she's actually at a much lower risk. But when you have kids, it's different. Like you're really concerned with them regardless of the risk factors. But yeah, so it's been a little hectic around here. My work's been really busy and just been trying to get everything done. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have that Temtem video ready for you guys that I would have usually uploaded yesterday. But anyways, guys, if you liked, make sure to like, subscribe for more Kindred Fates content. I still have a ton of content planned. Don't think that just because this is a casual video means it's all going to be like that. I still want to talk about like breeding, how the guilds or whatever the equivalent is to that are gonna work, and just other stuff like that. Like I plan on doing a lot more research about the game itself and sort of coming up with more video topics from there. And I have Coromon videos planned in the future. I might want to do something going over like the types and whatnot. And I got a ton of stuff planned. So subscribe if you're not already. Make sure to like, and until next time, peace.